Grr. Whoa! Whoa! What are you doing in my chat? Excuse me? I'm sorry, hello? What are you doing here? Never mind. Sonic X sent a tenor! Ah, my arm! Thank you so much, Sonic. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Looks good. Just add the Reach rocket turret. That is oddly specific. Why not the Halo 3 rocket turret that I made? Why the Reach one? Are you just like a really big fan of it, or what if I just never add anything to it? What if it's just naked forever? What if it's just a naked Warthog and you're just gonna have to like that? You ever think about that? I don't know. We'll see though. Maybe. I don't really have a Reach turret in. But thank you for the tenor. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. As you can see, we are here in a gallery of my own making, a very beautiful and lovely snog and trog. It's truly a wonderful day that we can share a space with these two. Car, yes, car and car, snog and trog. Both highly intricate and detailed custom new vehicles. A very splendid and beautiful sight indeed. The variant of snogs begin. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the snog is actually the more advanced one. It's on a separate substance painter file, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to have to copy and paste all... Wait, smart materials exist. Never mind. Disregard my schizophrenic ramblings. Excuse me. Did you make a desert variant? Oh, I will. Oh, I will. It's gonna be nice and dirty and muddy. That'll be the mud skipper, the desert variant. Covered in mud, just lathered up, absolutely, just completely covered in everywhere. Not gonna lie, those treads look like shit. You're talking about the snow ones? Tell that to Bungie, okay? Those are the scorpion treads. That is what it is. I didn't make the rules here. I'm just maintaining the art style and using existing assets, alright? Don't come for me. Come for Bungie. I know I do. I told you I can fix the treads, but no. Do I have to step in? No, listen, I've been busy. I've been away from home all day. I don't even know if I read your DMs, to be honest. I haven't had time. Hey, Sonic X with the 5. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You said just thought it would be unique. Is all turret-wise? Salute. No, I think it would be unique. It would be cool. I haven't really decided. Oh! My bad. I got a little crazy right there. Well, I'm sorry to say the fun intro time is over. Let me do it, let me do it. No, I don't think I will. I think I'm going to do it my way. I think the treads feel very Halo 3, and I think it's pretty cool. I like them. You may dislike them, but because you dislike them does not mean you get to just make your own. This is actually... Oh yeah, wait, I totally forgot, guys. I added sounds. Check these out. Here, let me turn this down real quick. Give it a little listen. Made a little Foley. Foley? I don't know. Give this a listen though. What, did you hear that? Did you hear that subtle sound? Did you hear that? Ooh, that satisfying click when the doors lock into place. When I redid that animation. Oh my god. They're gonna explode. Make your own, man! I'm working here. Ooh, so satisfying. Sweet sound. Alright, anyway. I spent like 20 minutes working on that last night, so I need to get my satisfaction quota out of opening and closing the doors a lot. Oh, dude, that's so satisfying. It's a little bit annoying that I keep testing stuff on this map. I have so many things placed down that shadows just, like, never generate, which makes things look just worse generally. Look at that. No shadow. Shadow. No shadow. Shadow. Too many things on screen. Looks a lot better when it's shadowed. But check this out, alright? For those of you guys who didn't see, yes, this thing does actually have treads, and it does act... Hi, excuse me for looking disheveled today. It does act like a scorpion, and you can, in fact, climb high slopes. I should even, theoretically... Oh, dude, the traction goes crazy. I'm like a Skyrim horse out here, man. Look at that. That friction. Nuts. I just drove straight up this hill. Like it was nothing, dude. Like it was nothing. That's wild. Calm, thanks for the 5. Much appreciated. Do I make it have higher friction than this? I feel like the fact that it's sliding is a little off. A little odd, you know? Calm, but thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. You said my GF got a puppy and it looks so cute. It's a Rottweiler. I hope that you can train that dog, because Rottweilers are notoriously, like, aggressive. But I'm sure it is cute as hell. Rottweiler puppies are adorable. That is super, super adorable. What kind of slope makes it stall out and fail comedically? It can go up to, like, straight up 90 degrees. Not literally. It'll stall out before that, but you can go probably comfortably at around, like, 60 to 70 degrees. At least right now, you know. But dude, I love that. That is so fun. Look at this. Oh, dude, the fact that it has tank treads and that it can just rotate in place is so cool. I actually love it. It's so interesting. Because it's got the exact Warthog physics, and it's got all of the engine states, the different gears and everything that the Warthog has, but using the tank vehicle type, which is crazy cool. Did you guys just hear that? Was that sound effects for the doors? Oh, so satisfying. It's the little things. It really is the little things. I can't help it. There's nothing on those mountains. You gotta add loot up there now. I gotta add some Fortnite chests that'll drop you some items. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, the snog's looking good. It looks especially good on snow maps. I was playing it on Avalanche and it fit in really well. It gave me like a cold snap vibe. In fact, I kind of want to load this up on Avalanche real quick, just so we can kind of get a vibe of what it will one day look like. Because as you guys know, I do have a desire and an intention to make... We're listening to... I don't even know what music we're listening to right now. To make... My brain's cooking. Hold on, I'm processing. A giant snowy map. After Extinction. The one after Extinction is going to be an ultra mega snowy map. That's my plan anyway. If I can stick to my plan, that's what's going to happen. JJAB, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Thank you much. Been waiting a reply for you for 6 days. Rejected. Don't make me come over there. When did you message me? Hold on, let me see. I have so many DMs. I think... Where are you? I'm gonna be honest. I have to scroll really far, but I've had a lot of DMs over the past few days. I don't think I see you. You might have to shoot me another message. I don't have any DMs from you in the past, like, couple days. Cold snap, coming winter 2032. Listen, Extinction's already making good progress, okay? I'll have you know that even though I'm doing these side tangents of making really fun and cool vehicles, that we are having good progress on Extinction, okay? That's just a fact. Facts don't care about your feelings, liberals. Snap cold? No, cold snap. Just sent a new one? Okay, I think it's been going... I think that's the reason I have not... seen it. Yeah, that's why it was going into my thingy. What is this? What did you send me? It's a bunch of anime stuff. Is this you? I can't tell if it's stream mode. I just see a bunch of anime pictures. Whoa! Wait, what the hell? Crowther, thank you for the 10 memberships. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's super generous. All right, it took me a second to even see that pull through. I was so distracted. Well, that's fantastic. Much appreciated, dude. Yo, if you guys just got gifted a membership from Crowther, be sure to give your thanks. That's super awesome. And join the Discord, because you just got perms to go hang out in supporter chat where I'm posting stuff all the time. Literally all the time. After stream, you think I stop modding and I go do stuff? No. I have no chill. Or life. It's a problem. But it's a good problem for you if you want to see Halo mods. So, go hang out in there if you want. But alright, here, this is why we're here. Check it out, dude. In its natural environment. The snog. Real snog. I really was trying, I spent a lot of time last night trying desperately to get these treads to look a little nicer, but I was having some trouble with it. Those panels on the side, I added a little more detail to it, but couldn't get too much going on. But I will say, in the snowman, it's looking pretty slick. If I had a map that was in the vibe and kind of atmosphere as Avalanche, but it was like gigantic and it was all cold snap, it'd be sick. It'd be so sick. Look at that snow getting kicked up and everything. Oh. Thank you again for the 10 memberships, Crowther. That's super generous. I really appreciate it. You keep coming in here these last several streams and just gifting 10 memberships within the first little bit. And that's a proper snow hog. I like to think so. I think it would fit in so well on a map. Nice. Okay. Add parallax now. If you mean on the treads, they already have parallax. It's the Scorpion treads. You can see they've got that depth to them that Halo 3's got. Look at that height map. My God. Now drive it vertically? Okay. Deal. Let's see, what's the highest slope I could go up? Are there any super high slopes here? I gotta get up. Oh, can I go up this? Come on. I know I can. Just ever so slightly too high. No, let me up! It wants to go. It's almost got the traction it needs. Let me up! Oh, I'm climbing! Ah, whatever, dude. Okay, wait, check this out. Let's see how fast I can turn on a dime. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. It's like you're drifting. If you do this right, look over. Oh, wait, okay, let's try that again. I think you can do up to like 45 degrees. Then I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna go over the edge. Oh, oh, that's sick, dude. The friction just like pulls you to an immediate stop. I actually love the vehicle handling on this thing. These bigger rooster tails of snow coming off the treads. I mean, these are just the regular Warthog tracks. I could make some bigger material effects, having more particles come out. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. Does it have damage visuals? Right now, it's all just regular Warthog damage visuals. So if I throw the nades, it'll take regular Warthog damage. But the new parts I added, like the treads and the doors, they don't have any damage states. Oh, the doors and the glass pane in the back. Basically, what I need to do is just make a couple more damage states for it, which basically amounts to a damaged version of the snog texture, as well as the treads, which are also on the snog texture. But even if I blew it up right now, it actually looks pretty good. If I just made it so the doors like disappeared when it blew up, I think it would pass. Oh shoot, wait, I still have it using the regular Warthog damage texture. I totally forgot about that. I'll have to tweak that, but other than that, and making like the doors disappear, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I kind of want to make one of the treads as like a damage state and just have them go flying off. That'd be pretty good. PSA like the stream? True! What are we listening to right now? Amnesia stream music? What? Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Glitchy Gamers! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the 16 months. That's only an insane amount of time to be a member. Thank you. Appreciate it, though. Very, very much. Why, when you procrastinate, you make better vehicles? This is my whole passion. I'm a snog enjoyer. You're asking me why, when I procrastinate, instead of working on one major... Actually, hold on. Hold on. What are you my fucking teacher? What do you mean procrastinate? What do you write my goddamn schedule? What do you mean by that? What the fuck do you mean procrastinate? Am I on company time? What the fuck are you talking about? Procrastinating of what? My other projects I like doing when I feel like doing them? Like, what do you mean? What did you mean by that? You wanna elaborate on that one, pal? That's what I freaking thought. The Lich? Dude, the Lich isn't my life. I think what you're misconstruing is that you want me to work on the Lich, and so you're treating it like that's my whole duty, but it's not, because I can do whatever the flippin' heck I want, dude. I just made a snog, and you're like, oh, he's procrastinating from the thing I want him to do. How about you lick my wing, okay? I said it. I'm not taking it back. You just gotta take that one. You earned that one. But I was actually gonna do something. Oh, right. I want to make it so this thing has snowy damage textures. Pro crash? That's true. I am a pro crastinator. Finish a mod challenge impossible? What is a mod? That's a dumb question. It's a modified map file that I released, but you know what I mean. Maybe. I don't even know if I know what I meant by that. Alright, I'm going to quickly change out these materials. I think exterior damage to snow was the only material, admittedly, the only one that I didn't fully get done correctly, so. I'd be like that sometimes. Are you continuing the haunting? I am not. I'm sorry, Harold. That is from so many years ago. I'm afraid to tell. It's a very, very old thing I will not be continuing. That's from like 10 years ago. More, actually. It's like 15 years ago now. Glitchy is now regretting a sub. Why didn't you realize that was a compliment? Was it? Oh, it was a compliment. I got on a little tangent there. That wasn't directed exactly at you, Glitchy. That was a general thing that, you know, I took that out a little bit on you, admittedly. That's my bad. But, I do appreciate it. Why is it that when I go ahead and procrastinate super hard from whatever I was originally planning, things look cool? Honestly, I'm just so good at what I freaking do, okay? That's not true. But I have a great time with it, and that's what's important. Excuse me. Are you okay? Dude, this is, I will say, this is the worst part about being a streamer, okay? You can't be even a little mean. I can't be even a little bit mean. Even if in the moment I feel like somebody deserves it, I can't be even slightly mean. Because it hurts people's feelings because I make mods or something. That's probably the worst part. Darksteel! Thank you for the $2 tip, man. Appreciate it. Thank you much. Finish Lich. Finish Harvester. Finish Spirit. Fake fans. Real ones remember you have yet to finish that Halo CE Metropolis map. Dog, how do you even remember that? That's so old. What? That is insanely old. There's no way you remember that. That was, to be fair, that was not a real map. That was a test map. For those of you guys who don't know, what Darksteel's talking about, that is a deep reference. Let's see. Rejected Shotgun Scarab. Scarab. Ah, here we go. From 3 years ago. It's probably closer to 4 if I had to guess. This is my Halo CE Metropolis map. This was back when the only mod tools that were released were for Halo 1. And so I wanted to learn the mod tools, so I learned how to mod Halo 1 with the the released Halo 1 mod tools. I made this scarab, of course, obviously. Because what else would I do? It's like just a giant map in Halo CE. And it's very similar to the like last part of the Metropolis mission where there's like water on the ground and there's those big walkways, and I even have like the big bridge in the skybox area. Which is pretty cool, all things considered, actually. I think that's a really interesting idea for a map. Just like a gigantic city area and like a canal. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. In a canal kind of thing, you know? Like, I really do like the idea. It's cool. In concept. Now compare this to the new and old version? Oh, I know. This is nearly a straight port from Halo 2, if I recall. Like that new Mombasa Halo 2 map you're working on? Yeah. Shout out that map, by the way. I really still am such a fan of that map. I would love to continue working on that one day. You know what? In the spirit of getting sidetracked, I want to open that map real quick. Let me open it in the background. Hold on. We'll just play around it for like 5 minutes. I gotta open it real quick, though. I believe it's under solo? No, it's not AI War. That's a different Halo 2 map. Maybe it is multi. Mombasa Battle? Is that what I called it? It did, yeah. There we go. Oh my god, the auto saves on Halo 2 go crazy. Okay, we'll let that cook up in the background, but when your Halo Reach Scarab used to fire the AA turret and focus cannon at the same time. Remember, Halo Reach Scarab used to fire the anti-air turret and the focus cannon. Yeah, I think so. That was at some point in Extinction's development. Oh, that sound is so satisfying. Make the Snog turret be like a Humvee turret closed. If the Snog's getting a turret, it's going to be armored. It's going to be like heavily armored. But okay, let's see. Did I get all the textures good? Can I blow this thing up? Did my bullets just go through it? Hold on. I think we need a new collision model. This one does not seem to be a huge fan of existing. Pardon me while I make it exist. Rusted Wrench, thank you so much for the 10 months. Much appreciated. Thank you. Wow, that is a crazy thing. Is that not crazy? So that's like super nice though. Thank you. You could have put anything in your membership message and you literally just said, don't forget to like and subscribe to Rejected Shotgun. Shotgun. No, thank you though. That's super generous. I really do appreciate it. What's going on with the collision model? Why no work? What's going on there? Still no work? Oh, right. I bet the materials are all perfect. What? Huh. What do they mean by that? Ooh, sick flip. Nice. There we go. Now we got the snowy damaged bits. Let's blow this thing up. Nice, dude. The Snog is dead. All hail the Snog, for it has died. The doors, like I said, though, they could use a little work. Probably should have those go flying off. Make them all broken and busted up. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. All I really gotta do is make a texture. A broken up texture for them. Call it a day. I got spawns tires. I have no idea what you're talking about there. There are no tires. Don't believe the propaganda. There were never any tires. The Snog has no knowledge of what tires are. Circles are a concept unknown to it. Only triangles. I'm tired of people talking about the tires. Me too. Me too. Frick the tires, man. Oh! Guess what just loaded in the background? Halo 2! It's Halo 2, baby! My Mombasa city map I never finished. Dude, this map is so much bigger in Blender. I never imported the updated version of this. I'm actually going to show you guys it, because I swear to God I did a bunch more work on it that's just not in-game, because I didn't want to import it into game until later. But I want to show you guys how much bigger I actually was planning on making it, and have made it in Blender. Hold on. Mombasa Battle 4? You can actually go insane with substance painting now. That's true, but I'd still probably do the blending of this map roughly in the same way as before. Dude, what? I think I just froze Blender. Okay, there we go. This, okay, so I started working on this. You can see the textures aren't in yet, but I was doing this entire segment here, and it's literally a like seaside view, right? So you'd be like seeing the beach sand right here. I'd have like some fences up, but there's like an entire seaside view, and you kind of like go through this tunnel area over here, and then in game that's like right here. So it would connect here. You'd kind of like, there'd be this big wall right here, and then you'd go through, and then there'd be like a giant area over here, maybe like a tunnel or something, and all this white area is sand. That's the beach, right? So on the map in game right now, the beach only goes to like here roughly. And then the wall stops it, but I removed that wall. I kicked the entire beach open, so it's this large beach that goes all the way around. And then over here, I was planning on having a roadway of sorts that kind of goes up and behind these buildings, so there'd be like another layer to the city, right? Where instead of the city just... Dude, hold on, I literally can't see anything. I gotta... Oh, I do this again. It's been a while. Is it 8, 7? There we go. Yeah, but anyway, there's gonna be like an entire new set of buildings back here. This whole place is gonna be huge. It's pretty cool, or I thought it was pretty cool, but you know, not everybody is a enormous fan of Halo 2 to be like that. Talking about the whole of New Mombasa mod map that was in Halo 3. Oh, that one's cool too. I don't know if I can even open that file anymore. I think it's so old it like broke. I'd have to re-import that whole thing. But that was also a cool map. I kind of want to play on that a little. I want to look back on that map. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like an amazing mapper now, but I've definitely grown and become a lot better, I would say. Let's see. Remember one of asking rejected to finish the skiff. But we are actually finishing the skiff today. I even talked about it in supporter chat, which if you're a YouTube member and you join on Discord, you can hang out and see me talking about stuff and posting updates on mods in there. But yeah, we are doing the skiff damage stage today. That is one of the big plans. I really want to finish the skiff and release it. But first, let's open this level. Let's do a little blast to the past here. I think it's literally New Mombasa. I think this is it. I haven't opened it in like literally 2 years, actually. It's over 2 years since I last opened this file. Let's just hope and pray that it actually opens. It could crash. It 100% just could crash. Oh shit, it worked! We're in. This is it, right? Oh yeah, this is it! Okay, check it out, dude. Check it out. So this... Oh, what the fuck? Weird. But yeah, this is it. So, this is a real, solid map. Big island over there. Water gets kind of crazy the further out from the origin you go. I don't know why the lights are flickering violently, but yeah, anyway, dude, let's go on a little journey here. Let's do it. ODST pod is up in the sky. There's a gaming chair up there from probably the last stream I did on this map. One of my favorite mods you've done? Well, done is a strong word. This mod, to do it properly, like I didn't fully understand how to do this properly at the time. But, I mean, hey, I could probably do it a lot better now. JJB, thank you for the 2. Seriously, I appreciate that. Any plans to return to this project? Perhaps. It's a really cool project in concept. I would have to cook pretty hard. Like, all these buildings and stuff, I believe I would not do anything the same way. The way I made this 2 years ago is really bad. I've learned a lot since I made this mod. And while the concept is really cool of literally having all of New Mombasa, and I am open to doing it again, I would for sure change up a lot of stuff. For sure, for sure. I mean, like, look at this view, right? We're in Old Mombasa over here, which is already really cool. And then you get into here, you have the entire bridge section. There's even a scarab out there in the water. And you can just cross the bridge and literally go into New Mombasa. Like, we have the entire space elevator there. And that's like the actual space elevator. Like, I can fly to that right now. I'm gonna try going. I think the last thing that I actually added onto the map when I was last working on it was a tunnel. I think I added a tunnel over the bridge, or under the bridge. Add Voy across the bay. That would be pretty cool. I'd impart and give donos if it meant a playable new Mombasa. That's my Halo dream. Well, the truth is it would be really challenging to pull off. It would take a lot of technical work. That would be really intricate, very difficult. It's certainly not impossible. After Halo 3 Extinction, we gotta go back to this. I'm not against it. This is a really cool project. I've always loved it in theory. It's just, at the time when I was making this, genuinely, I don't think I ever could have finished this mod because I just wasn't good enough at modding. I didn't understand enough. My technical skills weren't good enough. But I do feel like my skills have improved a lot since I first made this. And I could do so much better. I was having trouble texturing a fucking block, dude. I couldn't texture a block. This was like my building base, the least inspired building base of all time. Boring. Boring and awful. Couldn't even port ODST assets because the ODST mod tools weren't even out when I made this. So I have this really crappy, awful one with tons of geometry errors. Ugh, horrible. Same with those buildings, terrible geometry errors. Spent like an entire day getting each of these buildings in. It was a nightmare. These ripped out with a reclaimer, all textures and bitmaps by hand ported over. Don't have to do any of that shit anymore. Would you keep it in ODST in 3 and move it to Reach, where it would have less restrictions? I would definitely do it in 3. If I'm doing New Mombasa, I'm definitely doing it in 3. It's a 3 ODST kind of vibe. Plus, if I'm doing like a Halo 2 style New Mombasa, you can bet your ass I'm gonna do, well, I guess I'll show you. If I'm ever returning to New Mombasa, I'm doing what I did with my Metropolis solo mod that I started. Which, I don't know, it's been a while since I loaded this one up too. This is also a project I really like. It's a bit busted at the moment though. You see that guy that mapped out all New Mombasa, including Halo 2 and ODST areas? Yeah, they did it like Google SketchUp or something, if I recall. But yeah, this right here. This is my quote-unquote Halo 3 ODST version of the beginning of Metropolis, where everything's all ODST-ified and rebuilt from scratch, including like the bridge and everything, with only ODST assets. This is the kind of thing I would do, right? If I was ever going to do a Metropolis, it would be like this, right? I would have this be like one BSP. I would have an inner city be a new BSP and everything. For sure, for sure. Because I would try my best not to use Halo 2 assets anywhere. I really would much rather be doing just a ton of ODST assets. Also, I feel like I could do this bridge even better now. I could actually substance paint the bridge, which is what I should have done, rather than using ODST assets. It does look good, though. I spent a lot of time making sure that it looked decent, at least. But it looks good. It looks good. Minus a couple of broken bits. What about H2A old Mombasa? You never talked about H2A BSPs? H2A BSPs are just a nightmare. They don't play nice with Halo's OG engine at all. They're literally just visuals that go atop actual solid geometry. The classic way that maps work in Halo is not at all good. Like, I would basically have to, like, every single wall, every single object, I would have to, like, close up carefully, purposefully. Generally could be one of the coolest Halo 3 mods if it was finished. I agree. I agree. I actually think the Halo 3 ODST style of Metropolis is really fucking cool. And I would love to continue it one day. Holy shit, I'm so tired today. And I'm out of coffee. That is a problem. I need to go to the store and get some creamer. Oh, I should have done that when I was at the store earlier. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, let's run over really quickly to Extinction. We're going to spend today's stream and the skiff work on Extinction because I like the change of pace. I feel like we've been on huge grass a little bit too much for the past couple days, and I want a change of vibe and energy. You dig what I'm dogging? Dude, I found the secret. I found the secret to winning Twitter. You just gotta ask people about their opinions, and they'll tell you. They'll respond A lot. I asked for a name for the snog, for the snow hog, and people were just like, did it. It's like hundreds of comments. Like, normally I get a decent amount, but it's like ridiculous amounts. H2A Old Bobossa is so nice. I would have to take a look at it. To be honest, I don't even remember what it looks like off the top of my head because it's been so long since I played that mission in H2A. Oh my goodness. Oh, the skiff, my love, my sweet, my beauty, my beautiful skiff. Straight snogging, yeah. Alright, let's look at the, oh, I haven't even put the, we don't even have the trog on here. My goodness, I did the entire trog on huge grass this whole time. And this one doesn't even have the updated textures for the treads. What a shame. I feel like this vehicle is not particularly useful in this map, but it is cool in theory. Like, it's definitely gonna be better to just have a regular Warthog that's fast. Oh, the lich, my beloved. My beloved. This is insane. What? I'm gonna blow up the lich. We haven't blown up a lich in a while. I'm walking in. Warthog butterfly doors is sending me. I think they're cool. I like them. They're classic, like those old custom. Gotta go. Let me in. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Ow. Bitch for real. Skiff. Will the Tread Warthog have a turret rate? More than likely, yeah. I should probably release the Rocket Warthog. I think that's a totally finished vehicle. I could throw that on GitHub for sure. I think the Snog track sound is too loud or exaggerated. I've been debating lessening it. But I think it's pretty good, honestly. It hasn't bugged me too much. It's loud when you turn, but that's about it. Maybe it is a little too loud. No, I think it mixes pretty well. First person? No, probably not. Oh, it's my turret. It's the first turret. First one I ever placed down. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever mentioned it, but I did add a second support inside the skiff turret because it was bothering me that it looked a little weak. Oh man, wow, I am like surprisingly tired today. I know I didn't get enough sleep, but damn. I'm gonna have to go grab myself a Dare Do black coffee. There's never a control room with an activation index. Kill everyone on that map. That'd be kind of cool. It just like does a covey nuke. I'll have like a little doorway built into the wall right here. Just place a little Forerunner platform. People walk over like, oh, what's going on in here? Little sentinel pops out like, is that the activation index? Come with me! Like a game type thing. That would be really good for assault. Imagine that assault, but instead of a bomb, you have an activation index, and instead of like a bomb plant site, it's literally just the control room. Maybe that'd be better as capture the flag, actually. Stop, I can only get so right. Calm down, relax, chill. Imagine that though, like, it does like the Halo 2 thing where after the activation index goes in, it like all charges, it's like, and then boom, it shoots that big blue like missile that it does in Halo 2, and then it finally goes in the sky, and then just bright light covers everything and just nukes the entire map. That would go crazy, dude. That'd be so sick. Everybody just gets deleted, literally. Literally everybody dies. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm actually, like, surprisingly tired today. I'm gonna go brew up some coffee. I'm gonna go steal some of my roommate's creamer because she steals all of my creamer, and an eye for an eye makes me happy. Alright, give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. Long ass break. You know, try to keep those to a minimum. Hey, Peppy. My bad. I'm sorry to have such a long ass break. I'm back though. I got some coffee. Why did this guy come back? Wow. Wow, thanks. Really appreciate it. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do some skiff damage states, alright? We gotta talk about, if we're gonna talk about the skiff, we gotta talk about the prowler, right? Because the skiff is just Big Daddy Prowler at the end of the day. It just is, it'd be like that. But I think, were your ears always pierced? Oh yeah, you just usually can't see it because I got headphones on. Now, Prowler. I'm gonna look at the Prowler, I'm gonna break it, and then I'm gonna look at the Prowler again. Let's throw some nades. Alrighty, this is what I wanted to see. So, this texture here is what we're gonna be grabbing, and it's, from what I can tell, it's literally just scuffed metal kind of plastered all over this thing in various different areas. Hi, Peppy. Yo, Brains, dude. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for 27 months, dude. I'm pretty sure you have the longest running membership on the channel. That is crazy. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Genuinely. Thank you. Can't stay long, but just wanted to say hi and check out the new vehicles. 27 months is crazy. That it is, dude. That it is. Here, let's go ahead and take a look. I don't know how much you saw, Brains, but we got the skiff here, the Brute skiff, aka the Banished skiff from Infinite. I'm going to do damage states on it today, but functionality-wise, it works great. Players can stand on it. It's got at least a working turret, which is pretty cool. What else? We have the Lich destruction. We totally redid the Lich itself. I'm pretty sure you saw all that, which is pretty nice. Skin some of the streams. This one has slightly outdated textures. The snow one is more updated, but this one fits the theme of the map. This is the snog. Well, this one's the trog. There we go. Nice sound effects and stuff. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this, other than have a snowy map at some point with a snowy version of this, but I think it's really cool regardless. So, there you go. Closed up, custom textured door stuff and things. Pretty neat. So the Lich is looking so good. Yeah, I'm really happy with the Lich right now. I haven't given it much attention over the past little while because I've been so focused on the other vehicles. But genuinely, I'm super thrilled with the Lich. I love the textures on it. I think they look great. In action, they look good. The bottom of it looks good. I gotta turn it on, though, so we can see all the lights. Because that's where it really shines. All the underneath lights, the grav lift lights. Big grav lifts here. I think it just looks really cool. A great view. I do want to make some of these purple, though. I think that was one thing I was going to do on the Lich. And then I kind of just fell off and got distracted by something else. But yeah, I want to make the lift lights purple and then kind of make the anti-grav lights kind of a transition gradient from this blue color to a purple, which is what the Phantom has on its underside. But then every other light can stay blue. I just kind of like that the grav lift lights have a bit of that purple to them, like how the Phantom has. Yeah, overall it's pretty nice. Some extra, you got the LED strips up there. Had to buy those off Amazon. Got some very nice LED strips, looking good, looking good. Go boom. Oh yeah, have you not seen the Lich go boom? The Lich now goes boom. I have the health down really low for testing purposes, but the Lich do go boom. There's effects and stuff beyond what you can see here that should be playing, but they're just not right now because reasons. Boom! Big ol' Lich explosion, dude. Look at that. That shit got messed up. Absolutely cooked. And you want to know the coolest part? If you are in the Lich, when it blows up, I did not skimp out when it comes to the Gibbs. I do need to update the art style of the Gibbs a little bit because they are behind with the times, all the Lich upgrades. But check this out. The Lich Gibbs are still physical. Pretty cool. You can survive it. Some small explosion before the big one. Doesn't the Scarab do that? Yeah, it actually has those. But for technical reasons, not to get too boring, basically all those little mini explosions are actually mini entire effects on their own. And for whatever reason here, where I'm in the editor, Sapien, for whatever reason, effects nested within other effects just don't render until you actually like go in-game and look at it. So you can't see it, but those are here, and they are on the entire effect. You can hear them. They go boom, 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 and they go over the entire whole of the ship. But yeah, they just don't render in the editor, unfortunately. So if you're in the middle, does it kill you? Yeah, it does. It's got a pretty big radius. Hi, Peppy. Look at my cat Peppy's here, my little kitty, and she's maybe the cutest animal to ever exist. I don't think I'm biased, you know. I don't think I've got any biases. I think I'm just right. I think I'm just completely right and based in my takes. Oh, hi, Peppy girl. Dude, I think this cat might hate me. What do you guys think? Do you think she hates me? I feel like she might really hate me. Does the Harvester have the interior? Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about the Harvester. So it doesn't have a physics model, so I can't walk around inside of it, but I do have the full Halo 4 interior here. Oh, Peppy. But yeah, you can see it's got like the whole thing. It doesn't have the door, so there's a big hole in the ceiling, but yeah, it's got all this. And the driver's seat for it is, in fact, right here. That's where you get in. I don't know, what does my guy look like in the driver's seat? Feet are in the ground. Close enough. Close enough. Gyarados, thank you for the 8. Here, and then I gotta do the classic. Let me go ahead and pop open Gorilla really quickly. Thank you for the 8 though, Gyarados. I really appreciate it. You said, what's one thing you'd add to the level, the Arc? I like to have some more areas to explore in the Cartographer Tower after the first Scarab fight. I agree. I mean, originally that was the plan for the level. I don't know if I ever showed it here on stream, but I have a video about it. But I think that would be a great idea. There was originally going to be a second Scarab fight, and you weren't going to go inside the Cartographer, and you were instead going to go through it and come out the other side. When you come out the other side, you were going to fight a second Scarab. And that was going to be pretty dang cool. Alright, but let's see. This is what I was trying to do. We're going to switch the idle animation to the walking animation. And this is the full Harvester experience, as of right now. His foot is like the size of the Scarab, dude. It's crazy. Wasn't the Arc originally going to have a city section? I think you're mistaking another mission called Forerunner City. That was basically the level Citadel, or not Citadel, it's what the files call it. The Covenant, the mission The Covenant, was actually originally 2 separate larger missions. And that became the Covenant. The Covenant's kind of like a cut down and condensed version of 2 separate missions that originally existed, with the second one being Forerunner City, which is what you're probably thinking of with all the Forerunner City vibes. I mean, it's in the name. And the other name, the other mission was a giant war mission with Forerunner structures. Ordinary Shotgun! I don't know who that is, but thank you for the $10 tip. I really appreciate it. Daily tip goal keeps me afloat, and I really appreciate you throwing that tenner in there. That means a lot. Thank you, genuinely. So it's on the last stream that you had custom Windows themes. Don't know if you need it, but Dopus is a great replacement for Windows Explorer with amazing customizability like scripting and such. Changed my workflow completely. Dopus? Is that a real thing? Directory Opus. I've never heard of this. It looks kind of old school. Not that that necessarily bothers me, functionality over all else. But I'll have to take a look at it. It looks cool. I'm seeing some of these screenshots. It does seem like... Oh, it reminds me a lot of Windows the Windows directory statistics. In that it's like extremely functional and nice. Ooh, you know what? High key might get into this. Oh, and it has dark mode? Okay. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'll totally give that a try. Thank you very much for that suggestion. I'm really in the mood to like change my PC up right now and get stuff going, so thank you for that. Sonic X with the $5 as well. Thank you very much for that support. I appreciate it. So I still hope to see the Jets in Mythos, but I will await for them. Also, I can't wait to play around with the Harvester. Yeah, the Harvester's a lot of fun. It's very cool. It definitely needs a lot more animations, and I hate to say it, okay? I hate to say it because it's true. We did spend several streams going through and working on the Harvester's textures, but I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, and I'm just going to say it how it is, okay? When I did the Harvester, I didn't have any understanding of Covenant texture and design, but obviously I got distracted after the Harvester, and then I went in on the Lich. And when I started working on the Lich, a lot of stuff clicked for me, and I basically went from being like, I haven't touched Substance Painter and texture painted anything in years, to being like, I'm back in it, I'm better than ever, and I understand the fundamentals of Covenant texture design way more. And so the point I'm getting at here is I'm gonna redo all of the Harvester's textures, because I'm not saying I'm good at Covenant design, but I'm saying this, look at this, look at all this, right? You see all this? This, while not perfect, is way better than the Harvester, okay? I did not know what the fuck I'm not saying it's bad, it's okay, but this is really bad compared to the Lich. It just is. Notice me? What up, Targaryen? I'm noticing you. I'm noticing you. But yeah, like, I don't even know what these lines, like, are. They're just jagged. There's, like, a weird... Like, look... Bro, that's just embarrassing. I literally did that, and I was like, yeah, that fucks. Like, no, it doesn't. Not at all, actually. You saved yourself? I did. There are 3 types of people in the rejected fan base. 1 likes rejected, 2 wants rejected to upload again, and 3 wants him to continue the Minecraft series for some reason. It always, I'm always happy when somebody wants me to continue the Minecraft series, because it tells me that they enjoyed it so much. But also, like, I know what the Minecraft series is like. It's definitely me when I was a teenager doing mid-tier roleplay. And to be coming back all these years later, you are certainly an adult by now. So to be an adult asking for that, for anything other than just pure nostalgia reasons, I'm like, what's going on there? Though I do really like that one episode we did of the remaster of the series. That was a lot of fun. I think it actually came out really good. Rest in peace. Bug. Yeah, I will say. I don't want to just messenger. No, I know. You don't have to. You're good. We gotta redo this Harvester. Oh wait, dude. Oh, I gotta find the tweet. I don't know where the hell it is. Ow, Peppy. Ow, Peppy. Be nice. Bye, Peppy. Alrighty. Let us continue. So we're going to do damage tanks. So very importantly, we need to look, like I was saying earlier, at this. Is this a nuke launcher? This is a nuke launcher. Nice. That's pretty dope. Sorry, I just had to do that. I'm a kind of a weirdo where I really love just watching nuclear bombs explode. Nice, dude. Anyway. We need to look at this. Destruction. So, let's do that. We're gonna not worry about the giants. We're not gonna worry about the harvester. We're gonna go and look at the, not the treadhogs, the one and only Mauler, aka the Prowler. So it's got some shaders. Let's look at Mauler damage, right? Because we've got, this is the base Mauler shader. It uses the Mauler texture with some metal dirty detail maps, which I think we are using on the skiff. I think I just kind of copied that over. And then we have Mauler damage, which uses this texture, which is, I'm going to be honest, this is some Halo 2 shit. This is why I feel like the Prowler was a vehicle that was finished up art-wise very early in Halo 3's development, is because the technique of using only this texture for damage stuff on the on this is just genuinely really odd. It is really, really odd. It's like a very old school thing. What the fuck? There's people partying outside. I literally heard people screaming, and I was like, oh no, the rapture is here. No, I think people are just throwing a party. Anyway. Take the stream to the party. I'm good. This is the party. We are the party. That's a fucking lie. This is going to be odd, but I'm going to have to find a way to make this work. It looks like they're just kind of tiling stuff. Let's see what does the chopper do? Maybe the chopper's got like a better kind of damage thing. So we got chopper damage, which uses this material. Oh yeah, okay. The chopper is doing things like the quote-unquote right way, where it's actually got a real damage material. Yeah, okay, so this is the difference, dude. This is actually wild. So this is like the Halo 2 technique of doing damage. Once again, this is the reason why I feel like the Prowler was done really early in Halo 3's development. This is some Halo 2 shit, right? This is really just some Halo 2 shit through and through. The way that's so lazy. But the chopper has like actual damage textures to it. It has like an entire separate texture sheet of exclusive chopper textures that are broken. It doesn't just have a little thingy for it. See? Look at that. Dedicated exclusive chopper textures. Looks way better, way higher quality. So I think I want to do this. Like, it's definitely got some of that same stuff, for sure. But I think I want to do this, excuse me. I want to do this for the skiff. I want to do a damaged skiff. Bro, what is that? Guys, this is a real texture. You are seeing a real texture. What about the Halo Online textures? You know, I've never really taken a close look at them, but it's a completely new model, and it was made in a day and age where there were better techniques, so it looks a lot higher quality, and I'm sure it's really good. But... oh, hey, look, it's the thumbnail. But... I think we should pop open Substance Painter and make a destroyed skiff texture. I think that's a cool idea. Battlefield 1 has dedicated destruction textures, but they all used the same stock images for electric bits. That's fine. That's totally normal. I mean, the more you can consolidate your textures, the better. For sure. For sure, for sure. Now, if it's up to me, and I'm trying to destroy the chopper, I want to keep the textures relatively the same. But I want to add a lot of like normal details that are like cut into it. They're like more dull shapes and colors and things. Like that, it literally looks like twisted bent metal here. That's what I want to do to the skiff. I want to have an entire separate skiff texture, same resolution and everything, but it's just all damage stuff. And then I can use some of this, you know, some of the glowing stuff from the Prowler for sure. But I think that's how I want to do this, so give it a try. Put a flamethrower on the Snow Warthog. I mean, that's been a high suggestion, but in a big scale maps, it's not very good to have a flamethrower. Maybe on a small scale map. And another thing about Substance Painter, I did see someone release Halo 3 shaders for the other day. You are absolutely correct, Brains. I'm not using it for this, unfortunately, but I did use it for the Treadhog. And it was really useful. God, I wish I had their name off the top of my head. I'm so bad with names. But it's extremely, extremely good. Made it a lot easier because I had to do like a lot of like calculations for roughness maps to specular maps in my head, and like average out some colors and things, which was annoying, and then invert it every time I export, which I still have to do with the skiff, sadly. But yeah, I did the entire door texture and these tread textures, which I'm not gonna lie, are kind of weak, but it's pretty good, all things considered. It was super helpful. Sorry, I really just like how those sounds came out. I just like get in and out like 1,000 times. Nice. Anyways, we were substance painting. I'm gonna make a new save of the skiff. This is gonna be skiff 5 and call it damage. Gyarados with, whoa, 15! 3 fivers! Nobody ever sends in 3 fivers! What is this? Thank you! Appreciate it. RJ, could you stop putting ads on YouTube asking me if I'm interested in finding love with Slavic women? Or another one that says, sonorous seeking single men. I know they are all just you. Hey, hey, hey. They're not all just me. 90% of them are. But that is not all, okay? Don't use generalizations like that. It's just 90% is not all. Okay, Gyarados, just I think it's a little rude. Just a little bit. Wait, I was doing something. Oh, right. New layer. Damage. Alright, here's what the damage layer is going to look like. It's going to be in color, a dark, kind of blackish gray on average. The height is going to be cut inwards. Or wait, this is going to be, damage cut. It's going to go inwards, I would say, -1. So it's going to be, in total, pretty deep. Holy shit, Halo Reach editing kit takes so long to load. Make sure you're on an SSD or else it'll take extra long. Roughness is going to be, because this is inverse, 0.9, making it really bright would make it actually end up being really... No, 0.1? I forget. We'll find out in-game. But anyway, this is going to be a deep cut. And then, last but not least, I'm going to duplicate my damage cut and do damage warp. And instead of doing a height downwards, it's going to be a height upwards to like... Yeah, we can do 1. And I'll have the opacity on the warp be pretty low. And the damage cut relatively high. Then we need to make both of these disappear, so we have just our skiff back. Last but not least, we get some alphas. I don't know if Substance Painter has a good set of alphas that I can use for like damage. And if it doesn't, I definitely will have to go and look online and see if there's a nice pack of alphas that could save me a bunch of time. But I feel like there might be some. Maybe. Possibly. Some of these just feel so random. Oh, check this out. Boom. Damage. That's pretty cool. That's the kind of damage I'm after. Like, deep, deep cut damage. But I probably would put that on the warp layer, to be honest. I wonder if this is, No, that doesn't look good. I may actually have to go grab some proper damage brushes. Because none of these are necessarily great for what I'm looking for. Yeah. Ooh, that's not bad, actually. That's kind of a scorch mark. That would need to be, like, damage cut. Could try throwing one of those down here on the pipes or something. I could honestly just like be throwing this around all over the place. And this is just a texture, by the way. Like, obviously I'm going to be warping the model. Put this underneath the illumination maps, though, at the very least. But it does look good. Obviously we'll have to see in game just how good. But so far, so good. Try another texture. How about... No, not that one. No. Scratches? No, those are way too uniform. I think I am gonna have to get some, like... Wait, maybe this? Nah, it's definitely gonna... I'm gonna need some... Ooh, fancy. Damage states are just some visual flavor. Damage states. 100% damage states. I actually like this thing. It has, like, dirt and metal and rust and stuff, but it's in, like, clean, new condition, right? You know, it's rusty, but it ain't in bad shape. Alright, let's see. Substance, painter, metal, damage, alphas. Alright, are these free? Tell me they're free. Buy now! $6.9. That's out of my budget, I'm sorry. Who am I sorry to? Nobody, actually. Ooh, these are really good, but that's also way out of my budget. Really expensive. No, they're all high quality and worth money! They deserve my money! Wait, I found some free ones. Okay, that's promising. I'm gonna get them. Wait, what is this on Art Station? Huh? What does this mean? Okay, I'm downloading them. We're good. I don't know why that was so hard, but I'm getting them. Do I need them necessarily? I don't know, to be honest, but maybe. I don't know, dude. Maybe. The last one is I need to get to sleep, keep the legendary working. The President's Sports Track race to see what I missed. Have fun every day. Have a good one, Brains. It's good seeing you around here. Hope to see you around more if you have the opportunity. Substance metal alpha. Here's my 20 metal alphas. I don't need the PSDs. These JPEGs? What the fuck, man? Why are they all PSDs? I know that Adobe supports them as like proper images, but goddamn. What did they mean by that? Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna put these into my projector. Like this to this. Open. They are all. Oh, look at those, dude. Wait, maybe these are terrible. Hold on. What? Bro, 90% of these are ass. These are just blurry ass fucking pictures. These look terrible. I downloaded these? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no fucking way I downloaded these. These are just boring ass, useless ass patterns. I'm going back to the old alphas. I'll just cook with whatever default stuff came with Substance Painter over that. God damn. Well, it's a bad taste in my mouth. I can just do a paintbrush stroke as like a big scratch. Easy peasy. Ooh, what's this look like? Bad. Get... what are you? Oh, this might be good. A bit too noisy, actually. How about you? Still too noisy. Oh, this is nice. You can kind of take some chunks out of stuff. Almost looks like bullet holes or just like things are chipped away. I don't want to use it too much, but it could be good like on the bottom of stuff. What about this? No, that's a bit much. About this? That could be good for... no, that'd be damage cut, actually. I suppose I could do that, like, here. This is, like, the fully destroyed stuff, too. What am I working on? I'm doing a destroyed texture for the skiff. So, when I start, like, breaking stuff, there's, some sense to it. I want it to be like, if I use a destroyed texture anywhere on this thing, it gets some destroyed stuff on it, you know? Hi, Weasel. What's up, sweet girl? Is mirroring on the broken stuff is going to be symmetrical and stand out, I feel. Oh, wait, that's right. No, wait. Only some of this stuff is mirrored. It might, but I'm not... the thing is, this is not going to be viewed in-game like this. What I'm going to be doing is selectively doing damage textures on certain parts and then warping the metal and bending it and reshaping it. This is just so if I ever need a damaged section of it, there's going to be a part that is damaged, like, period. I don't know how to explain it, but it makes sense in my head. Nice, sweet weasel. Basically, I'm just, like, not going to be straight up using this texture. I'm just going to be, like, pulling from it. I don't know how to explain it very well, but I think it'll be alright. Soka. Did you just I can't even dog you for that. Like, the fact that I know what that means, translated. Stop doing that. Stop it. No, I'm not saying it for my sake. I'm saying it for your sake. Mirrored, maybe a little odd, but hopefully you'll never actually end up seeing the mirrored bit of it. Okay, so a whole lot of grunge and normalness all over it. Weeb power level cannot be hidden, you know this yourself. Yeah, but at least I ain't typing out Soka in like a weird English spelling. That is next level weeb, okay? I took the plunge and I learned Japanese through Duolingo. Alright? Tashi ho, watashi wa nihongo wa warui desu. He speaks anime without subtitles. I wish. Waluigi does. But I actually love the name. Dude, it makes me realize just like how childish the Mario franchise is. Like obviously there's a lot of like adults that love it, but learning the origin of Waluigi's name was so funny to me. Because in Japanese you have like in English we have good and bad. And the word bad, just bad, in Japanese is warui. And then you have Luigi, which is like a, you know, Italian name. So they just combine them. You have warui and Luigi, which is Uduigi. Then you have Waluigi, which is literally just bad Luigi. That's his name. He's bad Luigi. Or like, if you could combine those words in English in a way that made sense. And like that just sounds so childish. Like, oh, who's your favorite character? My favorite character is Bad Luigi. He's kind of cool. You do Arma 3 mods? No. I do like Operation Trebuchet though. I've been a fan of that mod for like so many years. Literally played it back when there was like barely any content in it. I think there's a lot more now. I haven't played Arma 3 in a long time though, so I'm not entirely sure. Shadow the Hedgehog. That would be like, that's the equivalent of Shadow the Hedgehog being named Bad Sonic. You know what I mean? Like obviously Japan and Japanese is a more artistic language and it's a more like smooth combination of words. That's like Snowhog becoming Snog, you know what I mean? It works better than literally just calling him Bad Luigi, but still could use a little bit of work. Could have workshopped. I mean, it's smooth, it works, but played Empire War Sins of the Prophets? No, I haven't. Play them? I'm gonna be honest. I just probably won't. I wish I would say I would, but I don't really play games like that anymore. I make mods and then maybe I have like one game I'm playing, or maybe I just don't have any games I'm playing. I don't know if you do. I'm sorry, but that's like how many? I have to go buy a game, then I gotta go install the mod for it, then I gotta get invested in an entire gameplay loop for hours and hours when instead I could just be making cool Halo mods. Man, I am so tired. I really should have gotten more sleep last night. I'm an idiot. Actually, just an idiot. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to play it, though. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm going to keep modding. I'm going to keep doing this. Unfortunately, if I do anything except Halo mod, my viewers are going to plummet. Everyone goes, no, they won't. And then they're wrong every single time, so it just be like that. Halo mods for other games. I mean, that would be the exception, especially when I played Halo Wars 2, but also I just don't really want to. So I won't. Okay, we're gonna grab all these. How about this? Just do more game nights and maybe stream other people's mods every now and then to break the monotony of modding. I'm down, but like, is it monotonous for you? Would you want to see me do that? Like, are you not enjoying modding all that much? I'm personally fine doing this. I like doing this. It's fine by me. A teensy bit? I mean, that's fair. Oh shoot, I didn't name these right. Hold on. Export textures. Mesh texture set. Wait, what? Oh. Ugh. Tool, bitmaps, objects, vehicles, skiff, bitmaps, damage. Alrighty, let's get that in there. We got all those new textures into the game. That's very good. Very, very good. Hello, what up, Halo? Alrighty. Let's see how do a damage shader first and foremost, and then we'll see how it looks. So close all that. I guess we'll do the brute chopper damage. No. Will we do the brute chopper damage? I guess so. Let's go ahead and grab the skiff shaders, skiff metal hull. We're gonna name this new shader, skiff metal hull. Wait for it. Damage. Wow, that's amazing. Now we're gonna put this in here and grab all these textures up. All the damage textures. Specular. Okay, now save that. All right, I want to see if value 14, bump detail map, all the same for the most part. Okay, everything looks pretty solid. I'll turn off the illumination though. Now, I'm going to swap out the textures for the damage textures. Keep in mind, it's never going to look like this. Trey Higgins with the 1. First ever super chat. Thank you for the $1. I appreciate it. If you had a message you wanted to add on there, feel free to write it in the chat. I'll do my best to read it and see it. Thank you for the support, though. Really appreciate it. Let's try this. Expert mode, materials, skiff metal hull damage. I mean, yeah, that looks kind of fucked up. I could throw in some like glowy bits and stuff on there to make it look even worse. And like I said, keep in mind, it's never going to straight up just look like this. I'm just going to use these textures in conjunction with when I'm like bending metal upwards. I'll like swap over to this for the destroyed part of the model. But I should probably add more and detail it a bit more, but this is already a good start. It's actually already a good start. I think it's pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad. Not too shabby. Weasel. Oh, Weasel. Oh, Weasel. Personally, I'm enjoying the modding streams, but for me, and I think you as well, game night, let's say every 10 streams would help the motivation for modding and enjoyment of watching mod. You know, I think so too. You know what I would kill for? An extinction test game night. Even though, like, nothing is set up, man, I just want to fuck around on this map so badly. So badly. Maybe like tomorrow, I could just like bake a version of this map and we can just fuck around on Forge for a little bit, at least for part of the stream. That'd be fun. I'll just like pack a bunch of vehicles into the Forge list and a bunch of weapons. No one cares if it isn't ready. Yeah, exactly. We could all just play it just for the sake of play. Like, obviously, there's so much to do, right? But it would be fun. It would be fun. Did you make a white version of the Treadhog yet and drive it in the snow? I did, Malachor. In fact, I'm not in the snow right now, but I think did I spawn it in? No, I don't have it on this map, but I do have the snow version. It looks weird on this desert. Probably the weirdest place I could spawn it, but here, I'll show you. Just because I like it so much. I think it's so cool. There it is. The Snow Hog. The Snog. It's very bright and blown out here, but it is what it is. You hear those door sounds? Oh, so good. Go back from the 420 shop. Hey. What are you doing? Pack a bowl already. I don't know why I said that so aggressively. My bad. I mean, if you want, I don't know, you know, it's not a requirement. If you feel like it, I guess. I don't know why, but the door hinges being on the top is weird to me. I don't know. I've always felt like that's pretty right. You can clearly see where the hinges are supposed to be. Put a rocket turret or Gauss turret on? That would be interesting. I just feel like it feels right with no turret on it. It's pretty cool. Also, shout out to the tank vehicle type, having the treads the ability to just rotate in place. That's really cool to me. Does the snog function with a passenger in it? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't have two players to test with. I mean, obviously right now you just kind of phase through the door and the animations aren't good because your head would poke through. So basically what I need to do is make a new animation where instead of your guy having his fucking foot on the dashboard like a goddamn savage beast and putting his ass on the headrest, shitting and farting all over where other people's faces are supposed to be existing at, I think what I might do is maybe lower him down a little bit so he's not such a freak. That's what I'm thinking. Imagine being in first person on the snog. I would go hard. I mean, I could try it out. You want to see a first person driving the snog? Let's do it. That sounds fun. I haven't done a first person vehicle thing in a while. I've always found first person vehicles to be very gimmicky. Because like in actual gameplay, it's pretty ass. Unless you're going for like a hyper cinematic realistic type mod, it's usually pretty ass. But it would be kind of cool here. I'd like to see the view with like the doors coming down and everything. I would use it in a map. I would replace Warthogs with it. And then I would have steep terrain on that map that those things can benefit from because they can climb steep terrain really good. Alright, let's see. We uncheck third-person camera, and we set the camera marker to... Oh god, is there even a camera marker? Hold on. I gotta check it. I actually don't know. Let me check in Bundorp. Special gun for the passenger do so they can stay close like a mountain grenade launcher or a machine gun. Ooh, wait, that's actually a cool idea. What if the passenger is like inside here on like a little thing on the dash and it controls like a remote controlled turret on the back That way it makes sense that the passenger doesn't have a gun and can't shoot, and also then I could keep like a relatively... I suggested that already? Oh, my bad. I didn't see that. I think it's a great idea though, regardless. That's really cool. What is this marker called? Target driver? I guess I could try that. Not perfect, but you give it a go. Alright, camera marker name, target. Actually, I'm not going to put a camera marker. I'm going to put no camera marker. I'm going to undo third person camera. And we're just going to see if it puts the camera in my head. Oh, it didn't. Camera. No, target driver. I'm going to be a little low. My camera perspective is going to be... Yeah, it's a little low. The cabin's pretty nice. I can't see shit. I'm like a little kid driving a car. I am down at my cock right now. Pretty good though. All things considered, not bad. I don't have any turning animations, so the wheel doesn't move. I just noticed that's a little weird. Whoa, did you see that text right there? Why is it so HD? Synchronizing full throttle. This text says online. That's kind of cool. I never noticed any of this stuff. It's pretty rad, dude. Yeah, interesting. I don't really feel like making an entire marker on there, so I'm going to stick with third person for now, but kind of cool. Kind of cool. Doing good shit. You know what? How about for tomorrow? At least, like, obviously I want to mod it on tomorrow's stream, but what I think I should do for tomorrow's stream is, we could just get a couple people. Like, obviously, a Forge lobby is kind of out of the, like, being... You can't do any larger than 8 total people. Hey, whoa! Whoa, Duke, you tipped $30, man! Thank you so much! That's actually a huge tip! Thank you so much! Seriously, I really appreciate that. Like, a lot. Thank you very, very much. That's awesome. Your streams are the best. Always glad to catch them. The skiff looks awesome. Have you ever seen the Brute Gravemaker? It's a floating brute elephant. I have not seen that. Sounds really cool though. Thank you for the compliment. I can only take credit for the skiff textures I've been working on, and well, I guess the turret too. The main model's not even mine. I've only made edits to it, just finishing up some of the blockouts. But thank you, I really appreciate it. Shout out 343 and the artist who made the original model though too. But thank you, $30 is a huge tip. That's actually massive. Thank you so much. The Brute Gravemaker. That's the first I've heard of it, unless... Well, I say that, but I've probably seen a picture of it before. Ooh, I have not. What the fuck? Where is it? What? There's a model of it, too. Dude. This is pretty cool. And it's got Prowler turrets, which is kind of hilarious. There's an actual 3D model of it. That's pretty rad. I wonder what the interior looks like. They appear in Halo Envoy. It's a novel. I guess this must be taken from like an art book somewhere. But Gravemaker is pretty rad, actually. I like that design a lot. Oh, no, I just remembered something. Oh, no! No! Oh, I was so close to doing damage states, dude. I was so close to doing damage states. Why? Why, dude? I almost did the damage states. I was right there, man. We got the textures done and everything. Dude, this is so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. It's really sad that I have to make this. That I am legally obligated to make a Banished Phantom using the Halo Wars 2 variant. Ah, because the Infinite variant looks infinitely worse in every way. Oh no, dude. Why do I have to do the Banished Phantom and then probably go ahead and do the fucking whatever the fuck blister back afterwards? Why do I have to model them in higher quality and then put them in Substance Painter and make them look cool? No! No! Are you gonna make them Halo 3 Brute themed? You're goddamn right I am. And then I could probably also do like a color texture thingy for like, you know, the textures. Maybe I could do like a purple one for the coveys. Or I could just leave it all silver. Man, I almost didn't have... Okay, that said, there are aspects of this on the Halo Infinite version of the Phantom that I want. For example, I think the bottom of the Halo Infinite Phantom is probably much better. And the sides, also probably much better. Okay? I think that's a given. Right? There's certain good aspects to the Halo Infinite one, and there's certain good aspects to the Halo Wars 2 one. All right, here, let's open this up. So that's the Halo Wars 2, and then that's the Halo Infinite one, which I will say the turret, things that I like more, right? Things that I like more on the Halo Wars 2 one is that it has these engines, very reminiscent of the OG Covenant ones, very cool. Things I like more on the Infinite one, I would say the turret's a lot better. And I actually kind of, those are okay, I guess. What else, though? What else? I mean, obviously, I just can't do that turret. I kind of like how the Infinite one's a little bit sleeker. The Halo Wars 2 one is a little bit bulky, where they kind of slimmed it down and made it sleeker in Infinite, which is appreciated, to be sure. But it just doesn't look as good as the Halo Wars 2 one. The Halo Wars 2 one looks aggressive, it looks mean, it's got big side engines and everything. I definitely need to get a kind of best of both worlds. Oh, but then I gotta do an interior too, because it's the dropship. Is that even worth it, man? A whole ass interior? Makes me kind of want to die. Trying to look. Oh, here. This is the image I was looking for. A little bit dark, so I can't really see all that well, but the bottom of the Halo Infinite one. I'm really going to need this image if I actually do end up doing this, because, I mean, obviously the Halo Wars 2 one, it's an RTS game, doesn't exactly have bottom designs on it, so, you know, if I'm doing this, I'm going to need that. The angles are so simple, they look like flat polys. I mean, there are a lot of curves on it as well that are underutilized. Like, for example, the skiff, it's got a lot of angles, but it's also got some curves to it, you know? It's got these big curved bits here. But then it's got panels that it's like, I get what you mean, and honestly you're right, but Halo Infinite kind of got the right idea with it. All right, say what you want, but certain parts of the Banished Phantom for sure were improved with Infinite. You know what wasn't fucking improved with the Infinite Phantom though? These tiny little fucking dude, that the proportions of those two rear like landing bits or whatever the fuck they are, they're so small. They're little baby things. Why are they like that? That's not okay. The Infinite Phantom doesn't look banished. I mean, it doesn't look as banished for sure as this, or no, not that one. This one definitely looks more banished. Let's just be real. It's got more aggressive. I don't say it's mostly just the engines, if I'm being real. I will say I do really like that it has boosters. It's always been cool to me that the Banished Phantom has boosters. I think that's really neat. I'm a big advocate and fan of that design. Let me bring this over really quickly. Is this infinite again? Yeah, that's another infinite screenshot. Like, I gotta say, I do like that they streamlined and slimmed it down a bit, but also they removed a really great part of it. I do need to see the backside of the Phantom. I need to see that Phantom booty. And the interior, actually. Damn. Wait, what is this one? Is this for the Halo Wars? No, this is the infinite concept art. Interesting. Phantom Engines effects. Oh, look at that high-res sculpt, dude. The high-res sculpt of it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. They're using Halo 5 Phantoms for reference. Why? Why? Oh, dude. Dude, this made me... I suddenly not a fan of Halopedia anymore. Do you guys see what that says? A Phantom deploying Ungoy in Kigyar. I get it, okay? This is where all the book stuff comes together. I get it. Everybody's reading all the books and they're deep in the universe. But I'm sorry. A Phantom deploying Ungoy in Kigyar? How about you just say grunts and jackals? Because if you're gonna... The Phantom is just a name given to the vehicle in lore by the humans. So where's the lore name for this thing? Don't be a baby. Oh, I'm gonna be a baby. I'm gonna be a huge crying baby. Poop poop pee pee. Nick, thank you for the $6 tip, dude. Actually, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It does mean a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Why not use the Halo 3 Covenant Phantom as a base and kit bash it with the Halo Infinite Phantom? Well, I thought about it, but the main issue is that this Phantom is entirely a custom model. It is in no way a kit bash of the classic Phantom. It is literally completely its own thing. The vehicle using the human name, but the species using the real name? Yeah, but I mean, that's just kind of a, I guess, an oversight of Bungie because they just used common terminology with, like, when you play as, like, the Arbiter in Halo 2, for example, which is the first time you get to hear the elites. Like, they, you know, they gloss over the fact that they speak English. They gloss over the fact that they call them grunts and jackals and phantoms. They use human terminologies because it doesn't matter and nobody gives a shit. And it's just good for the player. You know how annoying it would have to be to have to read a book and then be like, oh god, I'm trying to play as the Arbiter, but he keeps talking about Kigyars and what are the Ungoy? What is he? I don't know what he's talking about. Like, I want to enjoy the game, but I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. No, like, obviously he's gonna call them grunts and hunters. Like, Halo 3 comes around and they're like, oh, the great hunter schism or whatever the fuck. The Halo 2. It's not the great fucking Jirul Hanai takeover. It's all the damn brutes. Even the fucking aliens call them by their human names. Just... Dude, God, the fucking... Whoever... Dude, with peace and love, this is the last rant. Whoever the fuck 343 hired that said, hey, we need to shove all the technical names of all this shit down their throats. And I know Halo Reach started it a little bit, okay, so it's not entirely them. But bro, it's okay. You can keep it base level up here. We can just call them grunts. We can just call them jackals. Please, whoever is over there at 343 that's doing all the writing, just pull out of the depth of the books. Pull the fuck out. Please, just pull the fuck out of the depth of those goddamn books and just let's just bring it back to Halo 2, where the elites called them hunters and grunts, and we don't do the Jirul Hanais and the Ungoys and the Kigyars. Never say those words ever again in a Halo game, and I'm happy. I'm honest to God. Please pull the fuck out of that universe hard. Pull back. I can't... Dude, it's so horrible. Hearing other Halo fans say, like, King Yarn the Ungoy is the cringiest shit ever, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a hater, but I am absolutely being a hater. It's so fucking annoying to me. I'm sorry. No, I'm not really sorry. That's just my honest feelings on it. Figure it out, man. Oh, dude, I feel like I rant all the time on this stream, but like it's just for no reason. I'm just like soothing myself, you know, making myself feel better. Nothing's gonna come of it. There's no person who sits there who has any influence whatsoever, and they're just like, oh, you know what, this guy actually. They should have legit names, yeah, but and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with them having like books and a deep lore and stuff, but dude. They're video games for a casual audience. Nobody read the fucking books, man, and they never fucking will. But the fucking devs act like they will, and they go deep in on this universe. Stop fucking doing that, man. Just stop it. Sorry, I'm done with the rant. The rant's over. The rant's over. I'm sorry. No more ranting. JJAB, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. The Magalek Golo have come to our aid, Arbiter. Dude, I would have actually shitted my pants if I heard that. Great Con with the 2. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I agree with Drake. Thank you. Me, Drake, not Aubrey Graham. We don't agree with that guy. My actual name is Drake. Just for those who don't know. I don't know no Aubreys. The Marvelization of Halo? A little bit, actually. You know, I hate to say it. I hate to say it, and this is coming from somebody who did not read the Forerunner trilogy, so I'm only able to be exposed to the games as they are, not with any of the extra supplemental material that is not required at all. Dude, the Didact felt like a fucking Marvel villain, man. I'm sorry. I'm sure that in the fucking comics and in the books, he's like some deep, well-rounded character. I didn't read any of those, okay? The Didact is a fucking Marvel villain with a power suit. It's really lame, and I hate him. I think he's so stupid. Fuck the Didact. It's so lame. Worst villain in the entire Halo franchise. Oh, well, I don't know, dude. We also had the Warden Eternal, also extremely boring. Interesting concept. He like looks cool and animates interestingly, but I don't know, man. This is why, dude, this is why it sucks to be a Halo fan, man. This is why it sucks to be a Halo fan. Because I know, I'm very confident that the vast majority of Halo fans are definitely on the same page as me, but the loud vocal minority of the Halo fans that are still sticking around to this day, still in the fandom, are like deep in the books, right? Because they're the ones remaining, so they're the most invested. But then there's like these millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of casual Halo fans that don't interact with the franchise at all anymore, that I am very confident are leaning way towards my side of this like rant that I'm on right now, and they are just waiting, dude. They're just waiting for all this bullshit to be over with. And to get just a good fucking simple back to the roots Halo game. That's probably why we're getting, instead of a new Halo game after Infinite, why we're getting a remake of Combat Evolved. Because let's be real, that's the kind of Halo game we want. As like all these casual fans, this giant audience of casual fans that do not interact with the franchise anymore. Sorry, JJAB, thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And yet the Didact is still the best villain 343 Industries ever made. Oh, there's a hole in my physics model. I gotta fix that. Get stuck right there. Is the Didact the best villain they made? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Atriox and his buddies were not made. They were made by what, Ensemble? Or am I mixing them up? They're not a 343. So basically, it was like Warden Eternal, Cortana, and Didact. Oh God, you're right. The Didact is the fucking... Oh, God, you're right. He is the best villain they ever made. Oh, that's really sad. Great con. Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Thank you. I agree with Drake. Base tag after base tag. I appreciate the confirmation. I just like... I mean, you guys see me. I'm out here being a little nostalgia baby, trying to relive the glory days by doing classic Halo content, because this is where I think the heart of Halo lies. And as much as you love Halo 4, for example, Zophie, there are certain aspects of it I love. Obviously, the Lich is really cool. I love that as a vehicle. I think the Mammoth's another cool vehicle. There's some really cool weapons in it. But, like, the spirit of Halo, to me, is not in Halo 4. I do not believe the spirit of Halo is in Halo 4 at all. I think there's a little bit of it there. But I definitely think the spirit of Halo died when Bungie... Like, that's not to say that it's not there, though, right? Like, Infinite regained it. I actually think Infinite has a great bit of the spirit of Halo to it. I think that was great. I'm going to be honest. I didn't really feel it at all in 5. Maybe a teensy tiny bit. 4, I would say 4 had a little bit of it. 5 had almost none of it. And Infinite regained a ton of it. And that's not just based off of like art style and stuff like that. It's not just like the usual talking points. I mean that in like the feeling of like community and the vibe of everything and the understanding of the developers to know what Halo is, what it means, what it became. And that is not a fucking easy thing, especially when it was really just such a spectacular, specific success in a series of circumstances that will likely never be replicated ever again. It was really lightning in a bottle. I like 4 story, but I love its multiplayer in Forge. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to like 4 story. I feel like the people who like 4 story this is a thing that happens a lot in a franchise, and this is definitely a thing that's happened with Halo, okay? People whose first games in the Halo franchise were like Reach late into the cycle and then 4, right? That is like their Halo. That's like the Halo that's in their heart that they know and have an experience with and they think is great. And so they really like those games. But obviously they don't understand how good the previous games were and how they excelled at many things far more than like 4 did, for example. So if you started with like 4, you're going to really love 4. But if you started with literally any of the games before it, it's a downgrade in almost every way. And I think... I don't know. Whatever, this rant's gone on for too long. This rant has gone on for too long. I'm sorry for ranting so much at you guys. Honestly, I'm just... Sorry, we got modding to do. I know I do this every couple of streams where, like, something will just set me off and I just do my stupid, nerdy gamer Halo rants, but it's just frustrating, man. It's so frustrating. When I put so much passion into Halo and then I just think about where it is, it just depresses me. But that's why I'm here doing this. It honestly soothes me to do this stuff. Great con for the 2. Thank you. Appreciate it. He said, is the snog still unfinished? The treads don't turn? I don't think I'm going to make the treads turn, actually. You can't really have the treads turn to make it make sense. Well, I suppose you can. I try my best to derail these streams. Well, I appreciate it. And listen, I'm not the kind of person where when I'm talking about stuff, I want to be right for the sake of being right. I'm totally always open to other viewpoints. I'm not one of those fucking people who pretend like they're open to other viewpoints and then just try to convince everyone else of my way. I'm genuinely open to alternative viewpoints and to accepting that I can be wrong on however many points. So I do not mind any derailment or anything like that. My god, it's floating. That sickens me to no end. Give it the troop hog in the back? I guess. I feel like that would look weird, but sure. All freaking subjective. No one is right or wrong at this point. Not true. Actually, I'm completely right. And you're completely wrong. So... awkward. Awkward, awkward. Isn't it awkward that I'm right and you're wrong? Ooh. Oh, wait, I can just spawn a troop variant. Excuse me. There you go, there's your troop variant. Troop snog. Genuine question, where we need to release huge grass? And can we do that next stream? Can we? You mean can I? I kind of want to do an extinction, like, little impromptu forge playtest just to mess around. I really... Okay. I actually... had to listen to rejected crap on something I liked. I'm sorry. I apologize, Toa. It's not that I'm trying to crap on it necessarily. I just... Well, to be honest... Whether you like it or not, you can like things that I dislike, and that's fine. We can get along. Listen, all I'm gonna say is, as much as it's totally overdone and really fucking annoying to see pop up on my timeline, there is a reason. You've got a bazillion of these people making the same fucking video going 343 killed Halo, 343 killed Halo. Did they literally kill Halo? No. Well, kind of. But there's a reason there's a gazillion videos, and it's not because it's a bunch of fucking nerds who are wrong, okay? It's a bunch of passionate nerds who are just... The franchise has clearly gone downhill. That's all I'm gonna say. Who's responsible is up in the air. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not a 343 hater. I actually really love a lot of stuff that 343 has done, for sure. I'm not a 343 hater. Never say that I am. Because I am not. That would be a lie. But the franchise has definitely gone downhill. And I'm gonna leave who is responsible up to whomever. I don't know, dude. That's such a... I will say, okay. Can I... Is there, Sorry, this is not a rant, I promise. But, like, why... Who is responsible for the decline of Halo? Genuinely, that's a real question. Because every time somebody says 343 is responsible for the decline of Halo, it starts a huge argument where people either agree or they hard disagree, right? For the people who disagree, like for the people who agree, I don't think it's so cut and dry. But for the people who disagree, if not them, then who? Corporate greed? From who? John Corporation? Did John Halo, creator of Halo, get too greedy? And then his greed somehow caused the games to be bad? Like, what happened? You know what? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Stupid question, because there's a gazillion videos on the subject. I don't care. I don't care. Picture this desert hog. I do need to do dessert hog. It's just a fucking hog with sprinkles and delicious shiny chocolate all over it. Yummy. Dessert hog. Or Frank O'Connor, like everybody's saying. Frank O'Connor does seem to be the guy that gets blamed for most of this stuff. Lead Eggman's video interviewing Marty Halo. I've been on a knife edge even with Bungie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Reaches that I need to go by. The decline of Halo did not... I do believe the decline of Halo started... I mean, in some ways Reach started it, but in other ways Reach was like a massive improvement on tons of other things, so it's a nuanced subject, for sure. Even with Halo 4, like, you can't really say Halo 4 was like the decline of Halo. For me it was personally, but that's because I didn't like the game, and I quit. But I didn't just quit because I didn't like the game. I quit for another... a series of other reasons as well. Just with life changing and stuff. A lot of Halo 4's changes, like sprint and the art style, was very much, frankly, saying it needed to change. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it did not need to change. It for sure did not need to change. The art style, changing the art style, this is an ancient fucking debate but like, I think we have settled on a consensus that. Oh, Frankie's saying it needed to change. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you said meant like Frank Lee. My bad. Yeah, no, he was for sure wrong in that. The art style never needed to change. Dude, why would... Okay, think about any other franchise, right? Just for a second. This is what has always boggled my mind, how that decision got made to change the art style. What's another, like, really popular game? Dude, okay, fucking Mario, okay? Imagine Mario switches away from Nintendo and a new company picks up the Mario IP and they make a new Super Mario game, but they completely change the art style of Mario. The iconic Mario art style completely changes. Why would you do that? Sorry, that's just ridiculous to me. Like, I know we're so far past this, but that's just crazy. I mean, it kind of happened with Sonic. How did that work out? Sonic kissing a real HD human girl. Sick, dude. That was awesome. Also, I do want to say, I think it's completely different when a franchise switches from 2D to 3D. That's not just an art style change. That is a medium change. The entire industry of gaming changed from 2D to 3D. It is not at all a fair comparison to go Halo like Reach to 4 art style changes in any way comparable to the 2D 3D change from the 1990s late to the early 2000s. That's not the same thing. That's apples to oranges. It's just a totally different 3D style to a totally different 3D style. Yeah, like what would be an example of this that's like a genuinely fair comparison? There's got to be a good one. Got to be a good comparison here. So I don't know enough about Sonic to make the comparison. I'm not a Sonic fan. Call of Duty changes art. Oh. No, Call of Duty doesn't really change art style. It's always just kind of like realistic. Oh, that'd be a good one, man. I don't really play too many like franchise games. Pokemon to an extent. Sort of Pokemon. Pokemon always kind of had a... Pokemon's got a pretty consistent art style. Going into like 3D and stuff. It's been pretty consistent, I would say. It has like a 3D art style and a 2D art style, and they share a lot of similarities. Armored Core, not familiar enough personally. God, there's got to be a game. What the fuck? Okay, the inverse. Okay, the inverse. I got it, dude. I got it, I know. I thought of a really good one. At least I think this is pretty good. I think this is a pretty good one. All right, and there's you guys, everyone's familiar with the Michael Bay Transformers movies, okay? In the newest ones, they simplified the style to be more like the 80s cartoons, right? Still got its techie stuff, but mainly it's got that silhouette of the 80s classic Gen 1 Transformers dudes, right? Here's Optimus Prime. He's got like his big bulky window chest pieces, kind of like his, pectoral muscles. He's got big blocky gray blocks for his legs and big blocky blue blocks for his blue legs. But, it's got detail and stuff, right? Imagine going from this, very recognizable, very great silhouettes, great design language, to the original Michael Bay Optimus Prime, bro. Imagine that. Where it's just like, this is to me is like Halo 4 to like Halo 3 and Reach. Clear design language, this is what it feels like to me. I feel like this is a fair comparison. Like he's got the face mask here. I mean, technically sort of has the ear, but he's got like lips and stuff. Michael Bay Optimus sucks. Michael Bay Optimus does suck. This is a objectively just better, clearer, cleaner, more recognizable, more iconic design, right? That is a lot for my eyes to look at. So I'm done now. That I just wanted to find one fair comparison that I really connected with. I feel like that one's a fair comparison. That's it. I'm done. I'm done being annoying and loud and ranting. For real this time. All right. I'm better. I swear. Egg on topic, we need a flame snog. I do kind of want to make a flame turret, but it's kind of overdone. Flame snog and harvester texture. I'm a little too tired to go highly deep in on a harvester texture. What's something simple I could do? I didn't get enough sleep last night, and I'm having a lot of trouble focusing today. What's something really simple that I can do? I don't know. Try desert snog texture. Like, everything feels really hard right now. I've been ranting because it helps fill time, to be honest. Like, I was being totally genuine and I was really trying to pull myself away, but oh man, I am so exhausted. All right, what do we have here? We were doing damage textures, or just do a playtest restart. I was actually debating it, but it's a lot of setup. Where? Oh, dude, this is rough. This is rough. You know what? No. I'm gonna do myself a solid. I've been streaming non-stop for the past like 10 or 11 days, I want to say, and I've been doing like 5-hour streams on average, sometimes going over. I think I'm gonna call it quits early today because I'm so damn tired. I'm sorry. This has been a really, relative to my other streams, way more lame. We only got a little bit of work done, and I spent a large portion of it ranting. But I apologize for that. Honestly, that's not the most amazing content, so I'm sorry about that, y'all. But I'm just gonna call it quits. I'm gonna do me a favor today because I'm so tired. I'm having trouble working. Just not enough sleep, and you know that's on me. But that said, I do appreciate y'all being here. I'll make it up to you guys with this shorter stream with a longer one tomorrow. So I do hope you guys show up tomorrow for a much nicer, longer stream, more productive, actually some good stuff. Playtest next stream? Maybe. Actually, maybe. Unless I find something I get really obsessed with, I may end up getting obsessed with doing the Banished Phantom off stream, and that might turn into like a whole 1 or 2 streams afterwards. But if that doesn't happen, then we could do a fun little goofy 1 hour to like 2 hour fuck around in Forge and just have some funny ass content on stream tomorrow on this map. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I might be too tired to even start the Phantom, so if that's the case, we'll probably do the playtest. That said, thank you guys again for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't burn out and have a good night. I promise I won't burn out. I'm gonna go get myself one whole McBurger, and I'm gonna enjoy my night. I hope you guys enjoy your night as well. I hope to see you tomorrow as well. Thank you for the tips. Thank you for the super chats. As always, it means the most. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. I'll see you then. Bye.